Now, you may have heard that a brain dump is a great tool for stress relief. And spoiler, it is. But you might have been wondering how it helps you to actually get all those things that you dumped out of your brain done. And good news for you. In today's episode, we're talking about exactly how to turn your brain dump into a doable action plan so you can start knocking that stuff off your list with ease. Welcome to the Do More, Stress Less podcast. I'm your host, Alexis Hasselberger, a time management and productivity coach. In every episode, I give you actionable, practical tips to help you learn to use your time in a way that feels good to you every day. No more hustling, scrambling, or struggling to keep your head above water. So let's dive in, and soon enough, you'll be doing more and stressing less. Riddle me this. I'm the mental spring clean before focus begins. Ideas spill out, chaos thins. Not quite a list, not quite a plan, just everything crowding your attention span. What am I? Don't worry, I'll wait a minute while you think. Okay, got it? Yep, it's a brain dump, right? Now, if you've been around here any length of time, you've probably heard me talking about the power of brain dumps. It's a technique that you can use to reduce stress and overwhelm in just a few minutes, no matter where you are, with the tools you have on hand, like your phone, a doc, a scrap of paper even. Need a little bit more of an explainer? Well, I gotcha. Here's how to do a brain dump. That'll be the first step. So first, just grab a pen and a paper, or better yet, your task app. And if you don't have a task app, my favorite task app is TickTick. I will put a link to it in the show notes. Start writing everything that comes to your mind that you think you have to do, that you do have to do, that you might have to do, that you need an answer for, etc. All that stuff, just dump it out of your brain. No matter how small or how large, no matter what department of your life these items belong to, your goal is to just get it out of your head. If you want to do one right now, go right ahead. Just pause, spend a couple of minutes doing this, and then come back, right? Now, if you did it right now, you're probably thinking, that feels pretty darn good. But you may have also been thinking, well, I've been here before, and it does feel great to offload this mental load, but how do I get myself to actually do all the things? And I get it. The brain dump is just the first step. And there are a few tweaks that will take you from brain dump to full speed ahead. When brain dumping, I want you to imagine that you hear my voice in your ear asking you the following questions. And actually, you don't need to imagine it because I am literally about to speak these into your ear, right? So one, what is the end goal here? That's going to be the name of your task or your project, the thing you're dumping out. Lots of times you're brain dumping discrete steps instead of the end goal and its steps. And this leads to overwhelming task lists that are really difficult to prioritize. Next question is, what's the next step? Now, this might in fact be the first thing you thought of, but maybe it's not, right? And then what are the steps after that? That's the next question. If so, write them down. If you've brain dumped them separately, get them into this one task, right? Collate them, combine them so that you have one task with its steps after it, right? And then the last question is, when will you do the next step realistically? You want to check your calendar, you want to block the time that you need if it's a chunky step, and you want to update the next action date. So when are you going to do that? If this is in your task app, this is going to be a lot easier, right? Now, this is how we get from messy, overwhelming thoughts to realistic action plan, right? It's not just the dumping it out. It's the figuring out what are the next steps and when are you going to do them. Now, if you want to turn your brain dumping skills into a fully fledged, never let anything fall through the cracks task system built for your brain, for your life, for your real world constraints, like the fact that you have to use a very specific tool at work, for instance, well, I've got you. So just let me know if you need a little bit more help. If you're loving this podcast, I'd really appreciate it if you took just a moment to give it a 5-star review. This isn't a vanity metric, although, of course, I want to know if you like it. Your reviews help other listeners find the show. It really makes a difference. So your review is a sort of pay it forward type of good deed.